Welcome to another episode of the Taylor Complains Comedy Podcast. Check one, two, check one, two. Mexican, Mexican, Mexican. How's it going? But not the Puerto Ricans, the trash country. God damn it, I love comedy. We're back. We're back, and this is Trump's America. Do you feel good about it? I do not. I do not. I do not. Let's get into it. I have not done one of these shows in a while. I had my friend Kyle on. God, I love Kyle. I know you love Kyle. He's taken up 2 weeks of your ears, and I couldn't be as inappropriate. Well, that's not true. I could have been as inappropriate as I wanted to be, but with Kyle, Kyle's famous. Why do I want to be inappropriate with a famous guy? He's from Canada. He sings for a band called Wake. You guys should go check that out. He also has a tornado. Uh, I don't know what it sounds like. What's going on in Florida last month? It's yes, with the babies screaming and the children screaming and the houses being knocked over. That is exactly what his band Lysergic sounds like. You should go check that out. Um, I think he made that band with that in mind. I think he was like, I want this to sound like Florida dying. And it does. Absolutely does. Um, Love both of those bands. Love Kyle. Shout out to him. Thank you for coming on, dude. I love you. Thank you for hanging in there with me during that weird time that everybody left. Appreciate you, brother. I bought new pants yesterday, but I don't wear underwear. So when I go into the changing room to buy a new pant, and I hate because I feel like a baby. Like I feel like I'm a baby in a baby changing room because at some point I'm naked and I hate being in the room because a lot of them don't have locks on the doors. Well, some of them are just like, oh, here's a curtain, and I have to like we're just with my tiny baby dick out, and I hate it so much. I hate it. It's the most unflattering thing in the entire world, and I just don't. It's even more unflattering than when a girl sees my penis for the first time because anybody could walk in that room and see, oh, here's a 38-year-old man, and he borrowed his dick from a 2-year-old. Yep, that's right. No one's afraid of a baby carrot. No one. As I look into my coffee with the saddest face that you could ever imagine, here's what I would like. Give me a sec. I would like for 1 minute, just for 1 minute, for my penis to pose an existential threat to someone. For you to look at it and go, this is gonna my Friday night and Saturday morning are gonna suck because I'm gonna get stretched out. I'm gonna get stretched out like a Viet Cong after the bombs hit. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and things are not going to be how they were before I met this man. No one, no one. I never get those looks from people. I wish I did. I wish I did. I wish hooking up with women did not involve so much trepidation because I only feel anxiety before that happens. Even now, when I've been in a relationship for a long time, I got to look at this thing. We got a pep talk, and I'm like, yo, you got it. And you got to just do what you're supposed to do. Okay. Please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. And I don't know why I have this conversation with it every time because it's not like I've gone up to bat and not be able to hit the ball at some point. At some point, it goes up. You know what I mean? You got to make out for however long, or you rub up, and the friction fucking makes it go up. For some reason, I have this anxious feeling that it's not going to work one time, and I hate it. I hate hooking up for that reason. I've been sick. I've been sick. I have to hock a loogie. Hold on. I've been sick. I've been making terrible noises. I am not 100%. I had the flu and now the flu's gone, but I have this residual disgusting I don't know what it is, but I hate it. And I don't and it makes me wish that I was dead. I hate being sick. I'm not good at it. I don't know who's good at it, but hold on, I got to do it again. I don't know who's good at being sick. I really don't. I don't know who's good at being sick. Football players suck during interviews. I'm so fucking tired of watching these interviews with football players and like, hey man, so what's going on with the game today? And what do you, was there a problem with your throwing arm? No, 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 no. Cool, man. I didn't call you the F word. I was just, I wanted to know if there was, is there a plan that you guys have going forward to improve the defense because your cornerbacks were, I don't know. Mm, I don't know. You sound retarded. Okay. I don't. Every single fucking football player sounds retarded in these meetings. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't. Can we? They should find these people. You make millions of dollars and you're the grumpiest cunts on the planet. And no. Hey, buck the fuck up, buddy. I lost the football game, but my house still has an elevator. Your house still has an elevator. Why are you bitching? No, no. Cool, man. Hey, man, I see you have a little dick and your fucking head's really small, but you have a big back. What's going on? Why do you look like a donkey with a Pez candy for a head? I don't know. Send me in there. I'm gonna ask these guys the dumbest fucking. I'm just gonna talk shit to them the whole time. I hate fucking football players. They're such bitches. They act like such pussies all the time. We lost the football game. We lost the dude. Your wife's your wife has the biggest boobs I've ever seen. Your house has an elevator. Like your backyard's got a canoe. Give me a break. You canoe to the farmer's market, and then you could drive. You could drive or canoe to the farmer's market. Give me a break, dude. I don't give a shit. And I'm tired of these post conference. I don't care if you win the game or lose the game. Everyone's rich. It's literally this football's the only sport where literally everyone is rich. The the offensive linemen are rich. The kicker's rich. Everybody. I got to snort again. You're all rich, so I don't want to fucking hear your horse shit. I'm so tired of football players. I love sports. I love football players. I love them so much. But you guys got to take something from basketball because basketball players will talk to you and they're fine. They're always fine. Hey, LeBron, what's going on, man? Hey, man, how's it going, man? You know what? This is what I blah 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 blah. And they're so nice. And they're rich. They're all rich. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And it makes me upset every single time. Hey, Patrick Mahomes, what's going on? Did you at least he's nice, but you can't understand anything he's saying. He sounds like a frog in a blend. A blended up frog. I really do like a frog speaking Egyptian. I don't know. I don't speak that. Um, the Mike Tyson fight was sad. Holy shit. The Mike Tyson fight is one of the saddest things that I've ever seen. It is. I should have timed this. I did not time it. Let's time it right now. Let's time it right now. It was one of the saddest things I've ever seen. This Mike Tyson fight. I don't. Is there? Can I tell how long we've been recording? Of course not. Of course not. Fucking Zoom. Zoom's the best though. I was on View Count the other day. Shout out to Hugs, Scaranoia podcast, and I was on his G2 Kappa podcast. Worst formatting that I've ever been a part of. Here's the thing. If I can't integrate my microphone into the audio that's happening and I have to use my earbuds, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much because I have the equipment to have acceptable audio. Anything but this microphone is unacceptable. The iPhone microphone's not bad. But for some reason, Apple, the microphones are terrible. It sounds like I'm yelling from another room into a microphone, and I don't like it. And it is not Hugs' fault. He is a great interviewer. I appreciated being on that podcast. I appreciated being on both. It was awesome. I was on both of those podcasts before I fucking died and got really sick. But we're back. We're back now. I'm so glad that I pre-recorded interviews for when I was sick because I've had content to put out. when I did not want to do it. I mean, I put out some horror movie reviews recently that were just so bad because I wanted to die. But yeah, get on Zoom. Get on Zoom. It is a far better platform to do shit on. It separates your audio. I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. It's boring. The Mike Tyson fight was very, very sad because and I don't give a fuck if it was fixed. I don't care. Like it was an old man getting hit in the face, and like it would zoom in on his face, and you'd see like the whole thing go. It was very, very sad. He's a rapist, and I think people forget that. Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson raped his wife, or not his wife, his girlfriend. I don't know. She was like 18, Robin Givens or something like that. She got raped in the 90s, and people forget. Nobody wants to talk about it. The guy's a rapist. It would have been cool to watch him die in the ring, and then you actually go to watch him die in the ring. Because that's why I went. I was like, oh, cool. They're going to execute this black guy in the middle of like on Netflix. Cool. Let's watch this happen because he was convicted of raping somebody and he went to jail for it. So for those of you that are like, I don't think Mike Tyson actually really went to jail. Yeah, he did. He went to jail and he raped someone, and I don't understand why everybody. Well, here's what I do understand. You'll elect a guy who is essentially a rapist also. So you idiots convening in a room watching Netflix to watch another rapist and then rooting him on. Jake Paul is not a very nice dude, I'm assuming, and he looks kind of like a douchebag, but he's not a rapist. I don't know. I don't know. So I was like, go Jake Paul, beat the shit out of this guy. He's a rapist. And it was the weirdest boxing match that I've ever seen. And now there's all this speculation that they couldn't go they couldn't go the distance. They couldn't, or not the distance. They couldn't use their full power. They were under contract to not use their full power while boxing. Listen, I'm not a professional. I listen to all the hearsay and then I come on here and I talk about it. I'm not a factual human being. Why do you burp? That's why I don't listen to this podcast. My girlfriend won't listen to my podcast because I burp. Because she's an unsupportive piece of garbage. Veterans Day. Here's the deal with Veterans Day. Veterans Day just happened, and at my work, I work at a restaurant where veterans get free shit. Here's your free shit. You're alive. You go, you get here, veterans get free jobs. This is a free job. You go, you don't have to have any fucking moron out of high school can go to the military and just join. You don't have to fill out you fill out an application and they will never say no to you unless you're rapist Mike Tyson. They will never say no. They'll always take you. They're always taking people. That's a job you literally don't have to have any qualifications for. You know, you go in, you fill out a paper, they ship you off, you do your boot camp, and then you get stationed somewhere. Here's the deal. You get paid really well for it. You get good benefits for it, and you get an education. All of those things I don't get during my job. I don't, I, my job, but my job, well, my job is dangerous because I deal with Santa Ana people. I work off the freeway, so I get people on their commutes to and from wherever they're going. And the Santa Ana people are I wish they would all die. I really do. I wish they would. I wish you could just bomb that entire city. Santa Ana's like that spot on the map in Lion King where they're like, what's that dark spot on the map? Don't go. That's Santa Ana. Don't go there. Simba, once you hear the mariachi music, you fucking turn back. You turn back. I say this as a Mexican, though. I'm half Mexican. Got to snort again. I say this as a half Mexican. All the things that I say, all of the ignorant things. Why are you so mad? I'm sick. I'm grumpy. Okay. I've had a lot of things to write down. But Veterans Day, why the fuck? The same guys who crawl under the bed with the dog when the fireworks go off. Oh, yeah. I want you protecting us. Listen, I'm only mad because on Veterans Day, all you cocksucking cunts, You came to my work and you're like, let me get free shit. And you got your free shit and you left. Nobody tipped. Nobody did anything. I don't have to tip. I fought for your country. I wish you would have died. I wish you would have been in the foxhole taking mortars, you piece of shit. I, every veteran that limps or has PTSD, that's like I take such validated joy in knowing that you'll never be the same again, you cunt. These people come in to my work and they're so fucking mean. And here's the deal. You guys should get better health care. You got people should be checking up on you. The government should be calling you every day and be like, "Hey man, are you okay today? Did you go to a meeting? Are you how was your PTSD?" They should be taking care of you because you suck. You suck to be around, you suck to talk to, you suck to be in a relationship with. I know women that are like, will not date anyone that's been in the military because they brainwash you and it sucks. Do I appreciate what you do? Absolutely, but I wish you weren't fucking cunts about your service. Well, I was got military ID. Do I get free stuff? That is poor people shit. Wow, do you get paid really well by the government? Why do I get free shit? That's weird. Who has a job where they ask for free shit? If you ask for free shit, you're a cunt and you're poor and you're gross. That's such a lowbrow thing to do. That's like wearing a sports jersey. Wearing sports jerseys now, lowbrow cunt shit. It's gross. If I see someone in a sports jersey, I will purposely never speak to them. And I listen, I own sports jerseys. They've garnered such negative connotations now. I don't want to deal with people that wear sports jerseys. I already know when somebody walks in with a sports jersey, it's going to be a thing. And I only base this on my experience working in a restaurant because I deal with tons of people all day long. I deal with more people in a day than probably anybody listening to this podcast right now. Hundreds. Maybe the airport people deal with more people than I do. Maybe the airport because you get, yeah, probably airport people and then me. So my restaurant's humongous. It's like the size of I don't even know. It's in Irvine. It's I think it's the biggest restaurant in California. Um, but yeah, Veterans Day sucks. People come in, they ask for free shit, and I'm they just I'm looking at them and I'm like, God, I hope where's the limp? Let me get a little satisfaction in watching you limp away. And I can't I don't. Most of them walk fine. There was like a group of six, and they came in and they're like, are you guys doing this? And I'm like, nope. I told them no. I was like, nah, no, we're not. They're like, well, what about veterans? I'm like, I don't know what that is. Sorry. And I made them leave, and it was awesome. They didn't, I mean, that's a gamble. They could ask for a manager, but I'm like, nah, I don't know. No, it's Monday. I don't know. Veterans Day. It's Monday, buddy. I don't know. Veterans Day. We celebrate Christmas. Yeah. So I celebrate an old magic mystical bearded man over a veteran any fucking day of the week. And listen, when veterans decide to be nice, then all the power in the listen, I will celebrate them to the end of the earth. But all the experiences I have are bad. So I'm so grateful for PTSD. Heretic, not the best. Not the best. People are hyping up this movie like it is the I don't understand where the hype is coming from for this movie, but again, it's a bunch of people saying this is the best movie I've ever seen in my life. This movie's wonderful. I it's the scariest movie that I've seen in the this whole year. It's hold on. It's the scariest movie I've seen all year. It's the scariest A24 movie. It's the best A24 movie. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it. You guys got to stop. It's these fucking creators that do the same like watered down shit. And I'm not calling anybody out. It's not my place to call anybody out, but I can't. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why I'm like this, but these cunts, they're just like people have to go and see these movies. They take time. They work all week. They take time out of their days to go see it. They buy the movie tickets, and you're just like selling a false bill of goods to these people. You can absolutely wait to stream Heretic. It's not the best A24 movie. It's just okay. And I don't think there's an immediate rush to go need to rush to go out to go see it. It is what it is. It's fine. It's not a bad horror movie. It's just predictable. You've seen it before. It's fucking Barbarian again. You know what I mean? It's not, it's absolutely not, it's not the best horror movie that I've ever seen. And I'm tired of people hyping them up. I really am. Are bidets gay? Is having a bidet gay? A bidet is a toilet that shoots water into your ass, to which then you belch the water out of your ass back into the toilet. And it's supposed to be a cleaner, more hygienic way to use the restroom. I could benefit from this because I have problems wiping. And I don't overwipe. I don't underwipe. I don't know what's happening. Well, I might underwipe. I might underwipe. That might be the case, but I don't know what's happening with the wiping. Um, I'm always itchy. I don't know why I'm always itchy. I wipe and I wipe and I wipe until there's nothing on the toilet paper, you know? But now I'm getting at the age where, sorry, I just yelled. Now I'm getting at the age where you got to wiggle in there kind of a little bit because you want to make sure that there's like absolutely nothing because I'm so tired of being at work and getting this like itchy feeling and going, oh, I didn't do my job. I didn't do my job. And we've had this conversation before. It's not worms. Don't ever tell me that it's worms. I don't ever want to hear it. I don't ever, if you tell me it's worms, I'm automatically going to assume that you're a veteran and I hope you die in the war, whatever war that we're in. I know that's an ignorant thing to say. You know, there's probably, here's the thing. This is a comedy podcast, and I know that that's ignorant. Obviously, not all veterans are pieces of shit, but when you work in a place where they all come in and like, where's my free stuff? Where's my free stuff? And then they get it and leave and they don't tip. Like, okay, dude, like, how am I supposed to pay rent with no tips? It's not our job to tip. Yes, it is. That's the country you defend. That this is just because you don't like certain aspects of it doesn't mean you get to opt out. You know what I mean? You can't reap the benefits of a government that pays your salary and then not contribute to the modern, what are they? Modern, like, it's not an ill and it's not taboo. It's the opposite. You're watching me in real time work out a word that I can't place right now. I don't know. In a functioning society, people tip. In America, people tip. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. You guys are all quick to tell the Mexicans to get out, but if, we don't want to do this. We don't. Okay, cool. Then get out. How about somebody should tell you to get out? This is what I really want to talk about. This is what I really want. Really quick, Daddy's Head. People hype that up. People hyped that up and said it was the best movie that they've ever seen in their life. It's the best. This is scary. No, it's not. It was okay. It's not. It's not. It's six out of 10. Daddy's Head. 6 out of 10. You can find it on Shutter. It's about a little girl and or not a little girl, little boy, and his dad passes away, and then his dad's head um is manifested into this like spider creature, and he's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying, like visual monster movie, but it's not anything that you haven't seen before, and it's very much more focused on the melodrama surrounding the child and the stepmom. Really stupid. Really fucking stupid. And I'm tired of people just going on the limb and it's the scariest movie that you've ever seen. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of thinking that I have like profound thought. I really don't. It's just me complaining. Well, I mean, this is the Taylor Complains Comedy Podcast. This is what I do. It's what I do, and I wish I did it well. I really do. Smile 2. Smile 2 is pretty good. Actually, really, 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 really good movie. Really good monster design. Hold on. Really good monster design. Really good just all across the board, really well done. The Smile movies in general, because the first one and the second one are both on par with each other, and I couldn't tell you which one was better. The second one might be a little bit better. I think, yeah, I would say the second one's a little bit better. They both have their moments where they're scary, and I really like the gore. There's a lot of gore in them. Those monsters were so awesome, though. The monster in the second one was all practical effects. I saw the Instagram post for Smile 2 in their production studio, and it had that like multi-faced monster with like all the sets of teeth um just hanging out on set. It was really, really cool. Red State, fuck, dude. John Goodman might be one of the best modern day actors of all time. And I think that anything John Goodman does, I will automatically watch. The Bachelorette, dude, I don't know. I like trash TV. I really like trash TV, but I can't get into The Bachelorette. And now they're doing this like old people Bachelorette. There's nothing worse on this fucking planet than old people. Old people should be put in cages. We should be able to beat them. I don't understand, like, I don't why we put up with these fucking old people. Like they're never gonna get with the times. They're always gonna say shit that we don't like. Let's put them in cages. Here's the deal. You get this golden bachelorette, right? And it's just essentially it's this older lady in her 60s, late 60s, early 70s looking for dudes. And you get all these dudes. You already have 40 old people in the same room. Gas it. Just pump that room full of that World War II goodness that killed all those Jays. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the Jays deserved it, but the old people do. Because they're just going to make phone calls to people that don't want to talk to them. Grandma, I don't want to talk to you. You said the N word 17 times the last time we talked on the phone. I don't want to talk to you. Here's what I what is there to say when your grandparents die? She loved the N word. She said it so many times that you could have probably she could have made a whole album full of songs about the N word and all the different ways that it could be used. Baritone, soprano, bass. Like you could, yeah, you could have just. Good job, Grandma. You know what I mean? Here's a country song with the N word. Grandma's gonna rap with the N. She just the N word with Grandma. That's the name of this podcast. The N word with Grandma. We got to get rid of these old people, though. You know, we got to get. This is the Menendez brothers. They killed their parents. Good. Everybody should kill their parents at some point. At some point, your parents get to an age where they have to die. You got to kill them. I support it. You should. I'll high five you afterwards. But you gotta wait until they get to their 60s. They gotta live a nice life. When stuff starts to hurt, and it's when they start watching the news and calling you, going, "Did you see that?" That's when they need to die. When they call you about the news, and it's particularly Fox News, and we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the election. I know you want to talk about it. Who wants to hear what the fuck I have to say about the election? Um, my Patriots fucking suck. My Patriots suck. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about the Patriots. I don't know. It's hard being a football fan. So Trump won. Donald Trump is now the president elect for the United States of America. I'm not happy. I voted for Kamala. I really did. I voted for Kamala. I talked a really big game about not hating people who voted for Donald Trump, but I don't know. I do and I don't because I don't like I'm not going to sit here and say all veterans are fucking pieces of shit, right? I mean the ones that I have interacted with are pieces of shit and I hope they all have MS. If I could give people MS, I would give all the veterans that have been in my restaurant are pieces of shit. They're not all pieces of shit though. Some of them great human beings. Some of them are your parents, some of them are your uncles, some of them are your friends, and they're probably really cool. They're probably really cool and you know what I mean? Awesome. But they're not all bad. Not everybody is all bad. We're not going to encapsulate or we're not going to make, 100% decisions on people because that's not the way the world works. You know what I mean? That's like all Mexicans are bad. It's like, no, they're not. Like all immigrants are bad. No, they're not. All immigrants are not bad. Some of them are criminals, but so is some of the population that live in suburban neighborhoods. Like people are just marginally bad based on whatever percentage that live in that community. Uh, How many Mexicans are rapists? I don't know how many white people are rapists. It's the same. It's the same thing, and you can't really like hold that metric next to like a race or like a denomination, like immigrants. Who knows how many of them are rapists? Like maybe 2 out of 1,000. I don't. 2 out of 1,000,000. I don't know. I don't know. I never met a rapist. So there you go. Trump won, and he wants to deport all the people. Here's the deal with Trump winning. I don't think that the things that are going to happen that he says are going to happen. People said that they voted for Trump based on gas prices and grocery prices, and I don't think that's gonna happen. How is he gonna make gas prices and grocery prices cheaper? He just said he was gonna do shit. He never said that, like, you know what I mean? I don't get it. Like, Kamala made sense, but Kamala made sense because she was more of a moderate. Trump operates as more of a moderate, but he stands out as more of like a fringe candidate. But I get why people voted because people will always vote in what's best suits their primary interest, which is always going to be like making things cheaper because we want more money. We need more money. It's expensive to live. Rents, fuck, where I live, I paid $2,600 for a 2 bedroom apartment, and that's a lot. That's a lot of money. I mean, fuck, we were living in Portland and we were paying $1,300 for a 1 bedroom apartment. So now we're paying an extra 30. We've doubled our rent for one more bedroom. So look at that. Look at that guy in the background. Just look at him. Look at the ghost. Donald Trump. I don't think all of his supporters are bad. I really don't. You know who I do think are fucking bad though? People that don't vote and then they want to complain. If you didn't vote, shut the fuck up. You can't. Here's who I hate all across the board. I don't hate veterans. I don't all old people I really do hate though. When I see an old person, don't fucking I'm ageist. Don't talk to me. I don't want to fucking talk to you, you old piece of shit. I because I blame them for all of our problems. I blame them for how high inflation is. I just like talking to them makes me sad. I just don't like them. But I don't think that all Trump supporters are bad. I think that voting for someone who is conservative against abortion is not great because that's like you're damning a whole gender of people because I don't know, because you want cheaper gas prices. And I don't know. I would rather, who's to say like voting for Kamala Harris wouldn't increase the gas prices? Like, no president wants expensive gas prices because that's how you get like voted badly as a president. That's how your approval rating goes down. So, why it's not in the best interest of the incumbent president to want the economy to suck? We just had a pandemic, like where everything shut down for a whole like what year and a half, and that was under Trump. And the way that was handled fucking sucked. I mean, listen, there's no good way to handle a pandemic, right? And it's gonna have consequences on the economy. So then Joe Biden takes over after Donald Trump, and you blame Joe Biden for the economy. Joe Biden is not a strong representation of this country. I'm not pro Joe Biden. We could have done better than Joe Biden. We could have done better than Kamala Harris. The Democratic Party needs to do better as a whole and stop with the fucking dumb gender politics and just go to what you're like go like concentrate on schooling, concentrate on this because the administration now wants to get rid of the Department of Education, which my brother works for and his husband. So then what the fuck are they going to do? What are they going to do? I don't know. I don't know. Thank God I live in California and we are pretty much 40 million people strong here and we are our own economy. And without us, the rest of the United States would just fucking crumble into shit. So we are pretty much the economy for the United States. So they're not doing shit to us. I am privileged. I understand that. Women will be able to get abortions here. So I'm stoked about that. If they get knocked up and they don't want the kid, they can go fucking vacuum that thing out and stomp its brains into the ground. I don't give a shit. But other people don't have that medical care. So what they do is when they get pregnant, they're just going to do abortions on themselves. And that's gross. That is gross. So I don't, it puts them at risk. They could get sepsis. They can get their wounds can get septic, all kinds of things because I'm clearly very smart and intelligent and know a lot about this. I'm not a doctor, but you know, I'm pro Tony Hinchcliffe and his jokes. I will always support jokes. I don't care. Fucking you can call Puerto Rico a pile of trash. It's not a pile of trash. Did you here's the thing with Puerto Ricans. Did you idiots ever think that maybe Puerto Rico isn't a pile of trash? Because it's not. It's a fucking island. It's a beautiful island, beautiful people that are on it. There's it's amassed a great culture full of people that it sends off into the rest of the world to like do whatever they do. Puerto Rico is not a pile of trash. Just saying. People act like that joke was true. It's like, no, dude, like a comedian went to a rally, a political rally, and told jokes. Like, it's a 100% Trump's fault for having him there. I mean, Tony Hinchcliffe was just doing what Tony Hinchcliffe does. So I support that dude. We'll continue to support him. But will I continue my rhetoric on being able to go to the same barbecue? Even though my person law, I mean, she wasn't my person. I voted for her, but like, I don't know, she was kind of thrusted on us as a party. Is she represent? I mean, she's the representative of the party that lost, so I'm taking the L. Sorry, I'm doing this while sick, so it's gonna be some hiccups. I just hope that most of my disgusting noises were all, you know, they were all bleeped out by the mute button. I got a dumb button right here, and I just, I mute when I make disgusting noises. In closing, I didn't get a chance to do my Q&A. We'll do Q&A next week. I'm doing a new thing where if you want to ask me questions, they don't have to be like real. You can make up a question and I will do the best I can to answer it. Well, I have a growth on my penis. What do I do about it? I fucking chew on my boxing gloves while Jake Paul's beating the shit out of me. What do I do? My wife cheated on me and I've killed her. Where do I bury the body? Listen, don't kill women. If you're a man, kill another man. You got to kill another man, and women got to kill other women. You can't, don't pick on people that are smaller than you. You got to always go with someone that's the same or bigger than you. You know what I mean? You pick on people based on your size. I don't like this. I don't like the man on women violence. Stupid. Do I think that we can hang out with Trump supporters? I don't know. I don't know. Where when I see the MAGA hat, I get mad and I want to start swinging. I really do. I don't. Obviously, I do not start swinging, but it's the first thing I think about. And it's something that I've got to figure out. I think it's too early to tell if we can hang out. We definitely can't talk about this. It's definitely not a thing that I want to talk to another Trump supporter about, but I don't hate you people as a whole. There are Your rallies are weird because there's fucking KKK and shit. I don't know. You guys attract some weird fucking people. But I know that not all those people represent your party. It's just really fucking hard to separate you guys. And you know, like you don't have my support. I'm not backing you. Listen, I'm not even listening to Joe Rogan anymore because Joe Rogan came out and endorsed Donald Trump. I'm just I'm going through it. We're having a difficult time, and I think that we'll recalibrate. I think once Donald Trump takes office and he proves that he's not a hateful piece of shit, and that I can like palletize that and then make decisions for myself. But I got to see him take office because right now the people he's appointing into the cabinet are fucking crazy. Matt Gaetz, yeah, you got to get rid of this fucking Matt Gaetz. What's who's next? Who's next? Who's that dude that was talking shit about women? I forget what his name was. I forget what his name was. Andrew Tate. Who's next? Is it Andrew Tate that's next? Who's next? I'm just saying. I don't know. I had to listen to this podcast back. I had to pause it. Not pause it. I had to mute it a lot. There's probably so many disgusting noises that I made. This one was a rough one. There's lots of hate on veterans, hate on old people, hate on Trump people. But listen, you're not all bad. I worked through my feelings. I understand not all veterans are bad. I just don't like the ones that want free shit. Old people, I fucking hate every single one of you. And Trump supporters, you guys, you're on notice. You're all on notice till I work through my feelings. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Namaste. Namaste. Ew.